for the guys that have faced him, but he's never faced this guy, Julio Rodriguez.
A young man who's going to
throw a slider and a curveball every once in a while. There was that.
There was.
Honestly, coming towards the plate. So until Lance, in my opinion, until Lance.
So we'll watch as the shadows approach the mound, as there's a foul ball off his body on Rodriguez.
All right, let's check out the defense presented by UI Health for the Sox.
4 steals and 30 tries so far this year. And this is high on another fastball.
Puts up a couple. He's going to be in the driver's seat for this ball game.
Finish until well past the 10 o'clock hour East Coast time. As this back to Lance goes off his glove towards second base, and Rodriguez is safe. Lance thought he had sprint speed for Julio Rodriguez over at first. And now Ty France takes a big rip. The sky cam in football, they call it the fly cam here in Seattle. He's way behind that 95, 0-2.
After he missed that setter, as they would say in cricket.
Yeah, there was. I mean, 3 straight fastballs. Very select company, 60 or more strikeouts, fewer than 5 walks in a 9-game span.
That fastball yet, and now it does seem like he is back having control of that fastball, as you've seen for the
Mariners. On the ground, third base side, Harrison does cut down Rodriguez. And you have different speed too, so Haniger in 6 years has 18. Is just simple.
You can see it's the first time I've seen him play in live, and it's pretty amazing to see him, and that's what gets you big money in this game.
Santana sold that, but not well enough.
Come off, and then all of a sudden second pitch zips right over the inside part of the plate.
That's a good example of what people call tunneling now. 2-2 from Lance Lynn. Wave and a miss with the curveball.
You know what has worked, but it doesn't always work.
Cal Raleigh, fair ball tracing the paint into the right field corner off the sidewall, and that will get him a second base.
You know, over you, and the other half is hoping not for a bad hop because it is on the first base line. The first thing you're watching to get the best jump.
Yeah, on a ball like that, obviously it's instant.
And generally, second basemen are giving the first baseman the pitch.
This popped up middle of the infield. Romy Gonzalez will stay back, and Elvis Andrus has made an adjustment, and now he's dangerous against everybody. You don't have to just platoon him anymore.
Such a really good player for such a long time, have a little bit of a resurgence, because there's so many guys, and I think that you can understand this, there's so many guys that at the end of their career you're like, it's kind of time to be able to compete with the guys that are 22, 23 years old. It's not an easy to the game and what he's meant for the game over the last however long.
That goes off Grandal's mitt all the way.
You know, it ran on Lance, or if there was a mix-up.
3-1 is inside, so the infield was in for the brief moment.
Baseline, get a run home, get the guy to second base.
In the air to right field, Vaughn started back, now he charges in, and Andrus not going to get to it. His first step was back.
And makes that play.
Now here's former Sox left-hander Jake Lamb. And he's behind 0-2, that high. 2 on, 1 out. And this is a one-hopper, and there goes Crawford from second. He is into third.
That's exactly what that was, and a lot of times teams teach that. You see a ball in the dirt like that that's not, you know, not right behind the plate, that's clearly going to bounce and give you a. That hitter is making that decision about 5 feet in front of that mound.
There's a curveball, struck him out. Snapped at a high fastball. For that team, you could make an argument, but Julio Rodriguez put up just silly numbers as Yaz. Ohtani's in the same boat now.
Yeah.
He pitches and hits. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, another curveball.
You can tell that he is feeling really good about throwing that down and in, especially to lefties.
Ty France will. Yeah, big pass at that slider.
Angry Lance.
Just locked in now. 2 strikes. That one fades inside a curveball. 1-2.
We'll have to find out after the game if he had that down in the pen or found it once he got on the field.
Left field side and twisting.
It was not. It was breakfast. I went up and asked.
Swing and a miss. Tasty high fastball. Strikeout number 5.
Follow our socks. I need to get a coffee before that. Really get me jacked up.
I think we should just.
I believe in.
Okay.
We'll get it by the end of the week.
By the way, Lance to get ahead of Haniger. I got 11 swings and misses. Nope, make it 12. Actually thrown more curveballs than cutters, Gordon, and typically that cutter is the sweeping pitch for him. As this from Santana to left ends the.
Shut down pretty quickly on.
No, I just watched it happen. I was watching you the
live
whole way, and it was.
That was what that was.
How was Scarlet Letter? Well, I heard it was about a lady. 0-1 pitch hit in the air right field. Vaughn is back at the track. He's got room.
The tone for that curveball to be effective.
So flesh that out a little bit. You say
be ready for that pitch, and then when you're ready for that pitch and he breaks off a curveball, you're susceptible.
In this organization, including Rodriguez, Jared Kelnick, who's down in AAA in Tacoma. He's going to call out all the Georgia guys from now on.
Yeah, well, so is Trammell.
I think that is right.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that doesn't mean you have been there. Guaranteed. 3-1 and a big pass at a fastest rally here today. There's another. Number 15 is strikeout number 7. Round behind him.
Yeah, you got a black background behind him that is lit up. And because of that, because he's so dark, it's really difficult to pick up spin. All they can see is the background that's lit up.
So let's watch a pitch from that angle.
For a strike. That's where it's going to be effective when there's not a huge difference.
Oh my goodness, right back at him, and Lance holds the line and throws on. Bring your student ID. Get the HF kids going. Thornwood, Thornridge, Hillcrest, New Trier.
I can't do math because I went to the Harvard of the South.
You did get a tweet that says you would be in Tyson. You're not that online.
You're the one that brought it up.
I am. Swing and a miss on a changeup. So look, Lance, just cook whatever you want, and he's the chef. Swing and a miss. Another changeup for strike 3.
Why not?
Why do you want us to be related, Ozzy? What is happening? Just happened. It was like somebody said Gordon's bank was closing in an hour. Okay?
Understand? I mean, okay.
Through a bite. 1-2 from Lance.
He gone.
Yeah, he is. Another curveball for down Rodriguez. Fouls it away. I mean, you can't let
just pitching aggressively in the zone early.
Breaking ball outside, 1-1. Time for Liberty Mutual Insurance, bringing us our Stephen Kwan, who has been outstanding for them, but it does look like a 2-horse race there between Rodriguez and Rutschman.
The Rookie of the Year award at the end of the season.
Grounded foul, 2-2 on Rodriguez. I mean, that is laden with incentives for him. That's just up. 3-2. 3-2 in the air and foul.
That's true. Be home with Jet.
3-2. Smoke to shortstop. Elvis is on it off the backhand side.
Breakdown. He's even got a changeup strikeout today. Shows you how good he's feeling right now.
First pitch here is a slider, and he lobs this out to center for Luis Robert, who makes the catch.
I don't believe that Ty has taken one.
I want to say it was
into his backside. As you can see, his bat will go straight up in the air, and if he gets a pitch over the middle of the plate, he can.
All day your Mariners debut.
It was.
Who was on that team? Who was?
Always had a chip on his shoulder growing up and became one of the most lives. I don't know where he lives. I just know he lives out in the country a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Another curveball. His career, it's a season high by 2 for Lance. That first pitch cutter was labeled right at Andrews for out number 3, and you talk about having bad visibility. Not the time here. Then Trammell and Crawford, 3 from the left-hand side. First pitch, rip it, a cut. Little T-in.
Mark T-in. Kind of a look-alike.
I can see that. Some plus here today, by the way. For the Mariners, who've been playing great baseball. Winners of 7 straight. Nothing yet in the bullpen. As Aaron Bummer was activated today. Lance shimmies into position, and his 2-2 is down low on a curveball. He did not. Doubled and scored in the second. And there's a swing and a miss. Lance Lynn,
23 pitches, so still got good feel for it.
That's 15 in a row.
Curious, like it looks like he knows he has full control over it, right? He's confident in the way he's going about it. Everything coming out of his hand really well, and he just showed on that pitch.
Tomahawk to first. Abreu scoops it up, and there are 2 away. Baseball, elite stuff from Lance Lynn today. And this on the ground, right side of second base for Andrews.